for professional programming. So I suppose anything to do with folks who have licenses or anything else of that nature. So yeah, Brian Volkweiss was there from Nacelle Company talking about the brand new line of figures that are coming up, and basically introducing wave number one that consists of 8 figures. And the whole idea behind it, and I already saw comments of people like, how come it's this? We've already been in this
Have you met
main.
Star Trek fans, Marina?
Yeah, I know. I've
Star
been a
Trek
part of it for
fans'
long enough.
favorite thing to do is here's a poster
Complain.
of 50 amazing people in the coolest poster you've ever seen. First thing anybody says,
How come we
where's
didn't get
About
it?
Tasha? Where's
So,
Porthos?
so
yes,
Where's
for those,
Gumby? They get so
yeah,
mad so
especially
fast.
Gumby, I know
where's
we can't have it.
Gumby?
They
Uh,
do.
those who haven't read the reports from our friends from Trek Movie or Trek Core, the whole idea is that he wants to do a line of figures that are basically deep cuts. So it's the figures who have that never been produced or are rare or unique enough. So, you get something like, Captain Rachel Garrett. There has never been an action figure of Captain Garrett. So
Mhm.
there we go. It's going to be part of Wave 1. Captain Jellicoe, same thing. Captain will love to hate. And now the Admiral we kind of sort of love to hate, I suppose, or love. I don't know. It's up to you.
Mhm.
So it's all coming, and of course, there's going to be Tuvix, and then there's going to be the evil archer, and you have this wonderful little sprinkling throughout the different series. Now, for those who are wondering if that's going to go on into like, oh, we're going to get something, I don't know, Vatic from Picard, so something unusual. Brian talked about it. Their license goes up to and including Star Trek Nemesis. So pretty much everything that are modern productions that's covered by somebody else's contracts and licenses, he doesn't have that. So it's going to
Mm.
be legacy series and legacy movies in some shape or form. And yeah, he would like to do further waves consisting of, more and more in figures. Let's see how successful it's going to be. I mean, I have to
Mhm.
admit, I have my eye on 3 of the figures out of the first wave, so I'm looking
Which
forward to it.
three?
I'd like to get you're gonna laugh. I'd
No,
like to
Rachel
get the
Garrett's got to
Tuvix.
be on there because that's one
Yes,
of the best characters ever.
so
Mhm.
Honestly,
that's
I
actually
agree
the
with
two that
that.
I mentioned, Jellicoe and Garrett, and I'd like to get Tuvix because it's
Mhm.
just too funny.
Iconic.
Aw.
Jellicoe's the
Marina, how
best
many are
captain
we happy
ever.
for?
Well,
But
he's an interesting character, isn't it? It's like you're thinking like we love to hate him, but he was right in so many
yeah.
instances
He just
during that
prefers
that
a certain
yeah.
formality.
Huh.
Yeah.
Yeah. And they did have prototypes of Jellicoe, of Garrett, and what's the name of the character played by Ike? The niece of Scotty, sorry, nephew of Scotty, with the radiation suit on.
Oh, the
Oh,
two people
oh,
from the movies. I can
yes.
never remember
Yeah,
their names.
yeah. So
From
they
around the
have
con,
again,
yeah.
and it's nice. They're sizable. There's about I'm gonna say 6 or 7 inch, nice large figure, very
Mhm.
beautiful paint job. So yeah, these are really great figures. So let's see how it goes. And I certainly wish Nacelle Company good luck because that's a
Yeah.
great idea.
Well, we
Yeah.
love the. Actually, we're going to cover them a bit
Mhm.
more a little later because
Yeah.
we love
Mhm.
Brian Volkweiss and the
Yeah.
stuff
Yeah,
that
I want to
he
look at those
does.
again.
I'm like his
Mhm.
Mhm.
biggest
Yeah. No,
fan. He's
he
going to get a
He's
restraining
awesome.
order pretty soon,
Yeah.
unfortunately.
Well, and the amazing thing is they're like a $30 price point, and the sculpts
yeah.
Oh,
look
that's great.
Yeah.
incredible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what? Who I'd love to see, it's a little biased, is Nog, because he's
Yeah,
only ever been a choking hazard.
gotta happen. It's
Yes.
gotta
Gotta
happen.
have a
And
proper
Brian
action
Volkweiss
figure.
is
Mhm.
just the guy that would do it for us, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm sure it's going to be in the article
Yes,
when
I
you're
have
going to
it in the
pull it up.
article.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There is actually an email that you can contact Nacelle Company with suggestions. And Brian said they
Ooh.
do look at every single email and see
Wow.
like that's something that kind of works with the whole idea. I
Ooh.
forgot
Okay, we know what to
There's another
do.
figure that I want, and that is I want Captain Zulu because I do have the
Ooh.
China,
Yeah.
the Excelsior China, so I would actually display the
Oh,
two
Yeah.
of them
That's
together.
amazing.
Okay, so
That's
let's
amazing.
while we're on the topic, yeah, let's pull up this article right
Yeah.
here because this deserves some love. This guy Brian Volkweiss and Nacelle Company or Nacelle Network, they've been doing amazing,
Nacelle
it's
Company.
both.
yeah, they've been doing amazing work for a long time, not just with Star Trek, but it's always cool when somebody that's like one of us is
Mhm.
doing
Yeah.
something for us, like a true fan. He loves toys and collectibles and Star Trek and Star Wars, and he just goes all in and he goes hard. And
Yeah.
check this out. This is from trekcore.com. Nacelle reveals first 8 Star Trek action figures at New York City Comic-Con convention with plenty of character surprises. Whoa.
Oh, there's more.
There's Brian Volkweis, our pal. Oh, they forgot the city here. Typo.
Some of the people were getting crazy in the
Peter
live chat
Preston,
with
that's it.
the
My God, it was
extra
driving me
Cs.
nuts.
Right?
Marina, I was wondering, like, when they unveiled which action figures, did they do it like one at a time, or did they
Yeah.
do them all?
Yeah,
Awesome.
there was a separate screen that would pop up. The host of the panel was basically, he's like, "Would you like to guess?" And funnily enough, there was several folks who guessed who it was based on, like, "Oh, you can see the tip of the
Oh, that's
sleeve,
funny.
so it must be
Yeah.
this person." And that was pretty impressive, I have to say.
That's
So
fun.
yeah, so exactly these images that you see that it would
Cool.
pop up
Oh,
on the
right.
big screen, and so yeah, it's, I mean,
So
Valkyries.
why are they
That
6 to
image is
7
incredible.
inches
Yes.
instead of like, what was the old ones before? Like 4 inches or something
Yeah.
like that?
I
4.
think they're 1/12. Like,
I
Oh.
want that one.
He's
Yeah,
good
yeah,
at
so
4. Yeah.
and
Post
I'm
scale.
telling you, the prototype was, and they should have a photo of it. The prototype
yeah,
looks
they took
amazing.
photos that look even more amazing than these.
Whoa.
Wow, these are
Yeah.
gorgeous.
So they have the pictures of, I think, the prototypes, or at least the models, and then further down there will be pictures of just characters, but that's the planned figures. So like, as you can see,
Right.
they will do Wayun, they will have, yeah, that's the other one I forgot to mention. I really want the Captain of Sulu and
Yeah.
just pose him with his little cup and my
So
big cup.
cute.
Those are good ones.
Yeah,
Oh,
there you go.
prototypes.
3-pack
Yeah.
paint.
Yeah, they're
Look at
incredible.
this.
Like, they're so
Look
good.
how good they look.
Yeah.
So good.
Yeah. Somebody took a
Yeah,
picture
you could-
behind something glass, you could tell.
Yeah, you
Reflection
can
on
see
that.
you can see the river, yeah.
Mhm.
And Ike Eisman was there, who played Peter Preston.
Oh wow.
Oh, no way.
That's amazing.
Man, that
Oh,
is really
cool.
good. That
Yeah.
is.
Oh, like even the
Remember
hairline looks
the
amazing.
action figures back in the day where it would like look nothing. It looked like somebody else completely.
Oh
Not
my
just,
God, yeah.
not just
Right.
like
Just like
not
ducks
like the
for
person. It just looked like a different person completely.
Mhm.
No, this is really nice sculpts, and
Yeah, that's it. Like,
yeah, look at this.
Look at those eyebrows. I mean,
Yeah.
Yeah,
wow.
incredible.
Poor
Incredible.
Peter.
And I heard these are
And
only
this.
$2.99, right?
Well,
No.
well, so the pre-sale
Oh.
is going to start the first quarter of 2025, and they're shooting to have them under $30, which I mean is amazing for this kind of
Each?
detail.
Yeah.
Right.
That's what I
Yeah.
assumed. There's going to be a. I mean,
Oh,
because
and
look what
so
they're
if you-
doing.
Mhm.
Right under the Rachel Garrett is the email that you can contact them if
Yeah.
you'd like to see some in their next wave. I mean, this is incredible.
Yeah, right there. Star Trek ID USA.
Okay.
No, that's awesome.
I am definitely going to email them.
Mhm. Yeah, for sure.
Mhm.
For sure. I mean, Brian is, he's a fan's fan, so
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's one
Maybe
of
we'll
us.
have him
He
come
Mhm.
talk about a
is.
TNG episode, and you can gently remind him about that.
Just gonna get one
So
more look at
incredible.
all these as we
Whoever took the
scroll
photos for
upward.
this was amazing too. Like,
and
these
they
are
were just
such good
standing there.
glamour
There's like
shots.
a long table with different figures that Nacelle Company has produced over the years, and you just go up there and you literally can, like, it's not, I mean, it is behind the glass, but you can go really, really close and look at the whole thing, and nobody's waving you off. So
Mhm.
So great.
that was a nice little panel. And little, I mean, because it was in the small, it wasn't like part of one of the large main stages. It
Right.
was, whoever
Oh my
was actually interested in
gosh.
this particular subject matter.
That's so cool that Jellicoe's #1 where he belongs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the fabric, I mean, the
Yeah.
fabric looks
It has
fantastic.
texture.
Yes. Kind of like Jenny's paintings.
Yes, Jenny's
Yeah,
paintings
you
have
can
life.
feel the fabric.
Thank
Absolutely.
you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's
Look
I
at
think we
that.
mentioned this before, but that's the difference between Jenny's paintings and look, this is coming from somebody that knows nothing about anything, but from the amateur's eye, when I see paintings, I go, "Oh, nice painting." When I see Jenny's paintings, I go, "Whoa, you captured life in your painting."
Exactly.
Like it's like a
Yes, you
spiritual
do.
thing practically. Like
Yeah.
Like there's life and a
Nice.
spark in their eyes, whereas everybody else, you're like,
Uh-huh.
oh, nice color. I don't know. Cool.
Well,
Looks like kind of like a
but
painting.
Okay,
Jenny
guys.
captures color too. It's just
Yeah.
wonderful.
Yeah.
That Cisco painting where he's holding up the glass and looking in the mirror far beyond the stars, and I
That's my
never
favorite
get
one.
over.
Yeah.
Yeah, his shirt, his button-down white shirt has so much life to it. It's
And
fantastic.
color in there too.
Yes.
If you
No,
zoom in
I
on
have to.
that shirt and the wrinkles, you see
Thanks,
like
friends.
purples and oranges, and you're like, how the heck?
There's no white.
Yeah, it's
To
so
add
weird.
to add to fangirling here, I have to admit the picture when we see the TNG folks playing poker. The first time I saw
Oh.
the picture of the painting, I actually thought it was the picture. Like somebody.
Oh,
Was there a shot when they're filming from above the table? I can't remember. And I was
Yeah.
contemplating actually going and like checking out all the
yeah.
things. And I was like, oh
Oh,
shoot, no, that's a painting. So yeah.
thank you.
It's beautiful. Yeah.
You guys.
It's beautiful. And I
It's
love that
lovely.
these action figures capture the fabrics too, just in that same way. It's
Yeah.
wonderful.
Yeah.
They're
So
I
wonderful.
love that. It's that,
I
well, it's that attention to detail, right? It's like,
yeah.
Yeah.
yeah, I love that.
And I do hope that I mean, obviously, there probably will be some heavy duty collectors who will go for every single figure. That's
Yeah.
kind of predictable. But at the same time, I think there is enough varieties that, like, for example, I'll
Right.
probably get like right there. I called out 4 figures that I'm really interested in. So you can kind of pick and choose, and it's probably going to be like this going forward. At least that's
Yeah.
what Brian implied, that it's going to be different series or different movies.
Thanks for watching that clip. You can find us on the main viewer live every Tuesday night at 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern to talk about all of the week's Star Trek news.